Ronan's back, slicing through the noise with a culture attack. Pop culture films in the world we see. Deleted scenes where the truth runs free. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties reviews to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties, reviews to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Yeah. Steam it up in your YouTube, bro, let's roll.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen out there in YouTube land. I am Deleted Scenes, human being American, and YouTuber Ronan. I'd like to welcome you to tonight's episode of Coming Attractions for August 13th, 2020. I want to first off say hello to everyone currently following along on X. I can't see you, but I know that you're there. I want to say hello to my co-host on the Mystery Movie Night podcast, Enigma Severus. Channel member, JPRPH1. Bringing the Thursday Things Raid channel member, Netters Network. Faithful Blue Wrench channel member, The Bird Woman of YouTube. Watch out for her channel, Fluff Chick Productions. It's Connie Cleary. Hello to the Horror King. Alright, so we're almost through another week, folks. It's been a rough one for a number of people, for a number of reasons. I'm no different. Was feeling a little under the weather earlier this week. Still am a little bit. But I'm definitely feeling better than I was. There's definitely been something going around, and seem to have gotten a touch of it. But I'm up, I'm around. I'm planning to stick to my schedule as long as the power doesn't go out again. Those of you who are watching on my channel for Action Theater earlier today, Outlaw Bill and myself, as we were watching Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. I had a little bit of tech issue there about halfway through the show, but got it back. Everything is up and running. If you are having any trouble, just let me know. We'll see if we can't work through it. But it's been a long week. It is, you've had heat indexes up into the triple digits. It hit 100 here today. I'm not just talking to heat index. Actually, physically, 100 degrees outside today. So, one of the things that I like to do when I come back home from work is, kind of go out for a little walk around the neighborhood. I haven't been doing that lately because I'm at a point now where there's no point. If it's going to get into the 90s, I just don't bother, And if you're expecting me to walk around in, 100 degrees with a 117 degree heat index, no. Nope, not this kid. Forget it. So I'm spending a lot more time in the afternoons after work. So, yeah. I mean, it's better. I'm getting things done around the house that ordinarily I might not have time for. But, it's kind of a drag because sometimes you want to go out and you can't, because either you're feeling ill or it's just too warm outside. I just don't want to risk it. I don't want to fall out. So, I've been kind of doing away with the walks. I'll figure out something else to do. I gotta tell you, YouTube doesn't make everything easy either, because one of the things that I do here on my channel is watch parties, which I'm usually simulcasting with other channels. There's only like one time where I ever like legitimately did a watch party on my channel one time, and it was a bit of a train wreck, and my internet was not as it is now. If you ever see any of my really early videos, you'll understand. But so it was kind of a tech issue field day. But now I'm hearing that they are not allowing some of these smaller channels that haven't gotten their monetization yet to not do watch parties, because they're not monetizing the channels that are doing it, because apparently YouTube is calling it repetitive. I don't know where they're getting that from, but there are a lot of channels that do them. Like I said, I simulcast the ones I'm on. Even then, that's just a couple of times a week, really. The rest of the time is just me guest starring on other channels. Usually during like a member thing or something like that, or films with friends or something like that. But it is something that has me concerned, because they do change the rules on you, and they don't let you know until they've decided that you have broken a rule. And I've talked about this before. It is, for the people who are on YouTube who are making money, my hat is off to you. But there are a lot of us who aren't, and so we need what we can get. Um, we're just trying to entertain the audiences that we have. It's that simple. But threatening to yank channels off the air, threatening to either demonetize or not monetize somebody for this situation or that, it does not help morale. And it doesn't help that the rules aren't made clear. But, guys, I tell you what, regardless of what might happen, if I step on somebody's toes, I tell you, whether I'm monetized or not, I'm going to be here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm in this for the love of the game now. But I tell you, I do know channels who are being kind of messed with right now on various things. So it's something that you got to look out for. And those of you who are out there who are listening to me, who are here in the chat right now, who have your own channels, do what you got to do to stay on the air. And in the end, it's not about, to me anyway, it has gotten to a point where it's not about monetization or watch hours, or even if I get any more subscribers or not. I'm going to entertain the people who are here and who have always been here. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do the best that I can to do that. And I'm going to be talking about that tonight. All right. First thing I want to do here is to shout out another channel. And that, of course, is a Big Al Presents, who has a couple of shows coming up. He has a video that he has released tonight. It's kind of a retro video where he's reviewing the 1953 sci-fi classic War of the Worlds. And that video is up right now. Tomorrow night at starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. Guest hosting with Aged Boomer. Al will be hosting Films with Friends, back to their Robin of Sherwood series. They're in season 3 right now. It's episode 7, Prom Crew, and episode 8, The Betrayal. And of course, this is the series that ran on Showtime back in the 80s. Michael Praed playing Robin in the first 2 seasons, and then eventually Jason Connery. And Robin of Sherwood with a little bit of magic and mysticism all thrown in. Interesting show. It's been a while since I've seen it, but it is still out there and available. So if you have a chance, catch up tomorrow night with Alan Boomer for Films with Friends, Robin of Sherwood. All right. That gets us on over to Saturday night, my first appearance of the week on Films with Friends, hosted, of course, by Big Al Presents. I'm going to be joining Troy and Netter as the guest panel this week, and we are going to be watching The Kingsman from 2014, of course, the Matthew Vaughn film, with Colin Firth, Samuel L. Jackson, Taron Egerton, Mark Strong, and Michael Caine, among some others that we're going to be pointing out along the way. Been a while since I've seen this one. Waiting to see what the reaction is going to be by some people, because the plot's kind of out there. But it's definitely a ride. So join us Saturday night, beginning at 10 p.m. Eastern, for The Kingsman, Secret Service. So, of course, right after that, I'll be heading on over to Outlaw Bill's channel for his Saturday night karaoke program. So I should be there probably around the probably about the 12:30, probably about 12:30-ish. And that'll be Saturday night. Films with Friends, hosted by Big Al Presents. I'll be joining Troy and Netter as his guests. The Kingsman, 10 p.m. Eastern. And of course, right after that, Saturday night karaoke with Outlaw Bill. Want to say hello to the Clue Studio. Welcome to the Horror King. Says, as of Tuesday, I'm now a proud uncle. My first nephew. I now have 4 nieces and 1 nephew. Congratulations. Right on. Have I seen The Ice Cream Man yet? Yes. Did a review on it for the Mystery Movie Night podcast, because it was the mystery movie week before last. So if you want to get my opinion, it was we had a pretty wide range of opinions on that film. So just check that video out. And yeah. All right. let me look this up very quick for you. All right. Kingsman from 2014. Spy organization recruits a promising street kid into the agency's training program, while a global threat emerges from a twisted tech genius. So, all right. So that will be the movie this week. Yes, I did see that. Thank you. All right. Now let me head on over to my channel, and I'll let everybody know what is going on Sunday, because Sunday is going to be a pretty busy day for me. All right. All right, got that up and running now. Okay, so my next appearance after that will be Sunday at 4:30 p.m. for Western Cinema Presents, hosted by Outlaw Bill, and with me is his trusted sidekick. And we are going to be watching a movie called A Tale of Two Guns from 2022. It is currently available on Amazon Prime. Is rated PG-13. It stars Tom Berenger, Casper Van Dien, and Danny Trejo. It runs about an hour and a half, and it follows a deputized gunslinger tracking down the final surviving member of a ruthless gang of outlaws known as the Cowboys. So, looking forward to that. Judd Nelson is also in that. Jeff Fahey. So I'm expecting a lot of action. Like I said, it's an hour and a half, so I don't think it's going to be wasting a whole lot of time. I haven't seen it. It's a movie that Bill's been wanting to do for a while now, and we finally found the window, and so we're going to take care of it this week. This is a movie we wanted to do once before, and that was a show that we had to cancel because of some circumstances. But now we've had a chance to fit this movie back into the schedule. A Tale of Two Guns for Western Cinema Presents from 2022. All right. Well, that gets us on over to 8 p.m. for the Sunday night block of programming. And the first show, of course, will be Unscripted, the longest running show on my channel. And this is episode 159, entitled That Deleted Place. Now, if I had known, and hello to Age Boomer, if I had known that this whole Paramount Warner Brothers situation was going to blow up this week the way it has, I probably would be talking about that. But I already had this planned. I already had decided what I wanted to do. So this is going to be a little bit different. And this is going to be a lot more fun. This is actually going to be an episode where I allow you, the chat, to take the conversation wherever you want to take it for that hour, that evening. This is going to be a chat Q&A episode. So get your questions ready. Let me know on my community page, or be there during the show. And it's going to be open topic. Anything short of getting my channel yeeted is on the table. So whatever questions you have for me, anything that you want to bring up, this is going to be your opportunity. I haven't done an episode like this in a while. So you can join me Sunday night at 8 p.m. for the next episode of Unscripted. Chat Q&A. That Deleted Place is the name of the episode. It's kind of a play on That Park Place, but there you go. So join me there. This is going to be a fun episode, guys. So stay tuned for that. That, of course, will be followed directly after at 9 p.m. by Geeky Geezers, hosted by, of course, Aged Boomer, along with Troy Pacelli, an honorary Geezette Netters Network. The Week in Geek. And, of course, one thing that I did forget, which, of course, is Friday Night Last Call, which is, of course, hosted by Troy Pacelli with Aged Boomer and Netters Network. And I think they're going to be talking about TV theme songs. That's going to be Friday Night Last Call at 10 p.m. on Friday. And then The Week in Geek, Geeky Geezers, 9 p.m. Sunday night. And hello again, Enigma Severus. Good to see you, sir. And, of course, right after Geeky Geezers is going to be the return, the first of 3 all-new episodes in a row of Reserved Seats, beginning with episode 44 this upcoming Sunday night, August the 16th at 11 p.m. And I am going to be joined by Aged Boomer for that program. And we are going to be discussing the 1970s Dario Argento film Deep Red, which I don't believe I've ever actually seen. I have heard of it through the years. David Hemmings is in it. Murder mystery giallo, of course. But I don't recall that I've seen it. And it is currently available on Shudder. And I'm going to be watching that this weekend. And then Boomer and I are going to be talking about it Sunday night for Reserved Seats, the first of 3 all-new episodes in a row. Then, of course, you'll be automatically redirected at the end of that program back over to Troy's channel for the next episode of Doctor Who. It's just going to be starting a whole new story arc. It's they're in season 2 right now. The original, the true First Doctor, William Hartnell. That's Doctor Who. All right, so that's Sunday night. 4:30, Western Cinema presents A Tale of Two Guns. Unscripted at 8, Geeky Geezers at 9, Reserved Seats at 11, and Doctor Who at 12 o'clock. No, 12:30. 12:30. 12:30 Eastern. All these times are Eastern. All right. So Monday is another mystery movie night. It's going to be a horror film this week, from what I understand. Don't know what it is yet. Haven't been made aware of any inside information just yet. But either way, I should be back in time to join Troy and Netter for Last Call, Members Night at the Movies, which is going to be Masters of the Universe, 1987, starring Dolph Lundgren as He-Man and Frank Langella as Skeletor, in honor of our fallen man-at-arms, John Cypher, who passed away this week at the age of 94. Might also remember him from Major Dad and Hill Street Blues. Hello to my partner in crime, the Toxic Gunslinger. Out la beer. Good to see you, sir. All right. So that gets us on over, of course, to Tuesday, beginning at 7 p.m. for the Mystery Movie Night podcast. And as you can see, there is a new thumbnail for that program that was put together over the last couple of days by my pal Fletcher Williams, who also did the thumbnail for this program as well. Does a lot of the unscripteds for me. And thank you once again, Fletcher, if you're out there and you're listening, for putting this new thumbnail together for us. And like I said, this week's movie is going to be a horror film. And I don't know what it's going to be. I'm not really sure which horror movies are coming out anytime soon. Most of the ones that I'm aware of have already arrived in theaters. So your guess is as good as mine until the insider on Reddit lets everybody gives everybody the clues. So join us. Myself, Sin's Corner, and our round table of guest critics: Enigma Severus, Rachel the Elder Millennial, D Movie Man Kyle Corwith, Off the Cover, Lost in the Reel, and whoever we can Shanghai into coming onto the broadcast. Mystery Movie Night, 7 p.m. Tuesday evening. That will, of course, be followed directly after by the next episode of Live from Sparkwood in 21, which is entitled The Condemned Woman. Let me pull up the synopsis for you real quick. This is episode 16 of season 2 that originally ran in February 16th, 1991. Hank is imprisoned by Truman for the attempted murder of Leo. In turn, Hank accuses Josie of murdering Andrew Packard. Albert discloses that Josie shot Cooper. And Ben seeks assistance from John Justice Wheeler. And, of course, we're going to have a few guest stars this week, including Dana Herlihy, David Warner, and Billy Zane being introduced into the show for the first time as John Justice Wheeler. All right, and this is an episode that the ending is still being debated to this day, what it means. This was the episode I thought we were doing last week. I had forgotten that there was a little bit of shoe leather to get to this point in the show. But we're finally here, and next week I'm going to have some stuff to say. Whereas last week I was trying to figure out, wait a minute, what's happening? All right. So live from Sparkwood 21, hosted by Troy Netter, Boomer, and myself, the next episode of Twin Peaks, The Condemned Woman. That's going to be 8:30 Tuesday night. That, of course, will be followed directly after with the Memoirs of Sherlock Holmes over on Troy's channel. That's season 4 of the Grenada television version of Sherlock Holmes, starring Jeremy Brett and Edward Hardwicke. And it's going to be episode 2 of season 4. So stay until the end of Sparkwood and 21, and you will be redirected back to that program. All right, so as you know, I keep Wednesdays free, but Thursday I will be right back at it, along with Outlaw Bill, as we co-host Action Theater, and we are going to be rounding out the original Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy with At World's End, and that's going to be at 5:30 next Thursday afternoon, 4:30 Central, as we round out the Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy at World's End from 2007. And of course, stay tuned to the end, and you'll get the trivia section, just like always. And this is going to be a first watch for me, because this might surprise you, but I haven't seen the Pirates of the Caribbean movies after the second film. So I have honestly no idea what happens during the course of this movie. I got a few ideas. It is a trilogy. I'm going to expect that some of the characters are not going to be there by the end of it. But I tell you, I like the first 2 movies, and I'm hoping to like this as well, because they definitely ended Dead Man's Chest on a cliffhanger. So looking forward to seeing how this turns out. Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End is this week's Action Theater selection. So Bill and I will see you Thursday afternoon at 5:30 Eastern for the next episode. Then, of course, you can join Netter's Network for Thursday things at 10 p.m. Eastern. And then right after that, you can join me right back here, same bat time, same bat channel, for the next episode of Coming Attractions. All right. I would like to thank everyone who is following along on X. I can't see you, but I know that you're there. I want to thank everybody who is here with us in the live chat. Enigma, JP, Netter, Connie, Horror King, Clue Studio, Aged Boomer, Outlaw Bill. Okay. And that was everybody was in the chat. Like to thank anybody who might have been lurking in the background. That's perfectly fine. You don't have to engage with the chat, just as long as you enjoy the show. Hit the like, share out the stream, say hello in the comments, do all those clicky algorithmic things that YouTube likes. If you're interested in any of my upcoming programming, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you are not currently subscribed, hit the bell icon for notifications. Memberships are available. They start as low as $1.99 a month. And your name will be in the credits at the end of every broadcast. You'll get a shout out during the course of the show if you're in the chat and want to say hello. And of course, there will be a member stream coming up very soon where you will get a chance to participate. I'll let everybody know when that's going to be. All right. That is the show for this evening. Thank you all once again for joining me. And as I say at the end of every broadcast, from HQ and all points north, south, east, west, and beyond, good night, take care, stay strong, be safe and healthy, because this is how we win.
Ronin's back, slicing through the noise with a culture attack. Pop culture films in the world we see. Deleted scenes where the truth runs free. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties reviews to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties, reviews, to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Yeah, yeah. Speed it up in your YouTube, bro, let's roll.